Alright, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So today we are back here with some more Mario Kart World. So if anyone's in the chat, sorry because some reason is saying, sorry, live chat is currently unavailable. So I don't know what that's all about, but I guess we'll see. Do I think anyone's gonna start chatting? No. But if you are, sorry about that. So today we're just going to be continuing on. So we'll just do this one piece switch over here. But today we're just going to be doing some more free roam. Maybe some knockout tour. But I'm not really sure. We're just grinding out as much as possible. Okay, so exactly where was that? Because I only saw the first two there. Yeah, I don't know. But work on the other video I'm working on a different channel. It's going very good so far. Today I'm hoping to get at least 3 hours of like editing done. It's gonna take a while, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. And my goal is to have that video completely done by the 20th. So then I can have this video out by the 25th. Yeah, I'm gonna be Wario just because I have 0 costumes as him. And the more I get, you know, the better, because it means less grinding I have to do off screen or on stream or like, I don't know. But you get the point. Alright, so let's finish up Airship Fortress. I might not be able to do all of it today, but you know, it goes how it goes, or I don't even know what's, okay, whatever. Oh, it is what it is. Yeah, I don't know what I was trying to say there. I don't really know where else to look for stuff around here. I mean, right there's a good spot, sure. So I do know about that one piece which I could not complete yesterday, our last stream, just because I don't know, it was just very difficult. But my new plan is to just chat the whole time, and if I'm talking, then you know I'm less likely to start just rage quitting. Oh. I still think though that the plan to get what is it? As many a bunch of fast items just to make this go faster. It's a very good idea because, you know, the faster we go, then... Oh, these are some insanely good items. Yeah, screw it. We're just cheating this one. Alright, so... yeah, I'm gonna get... oh, God, that got rid of my items, though. Alright, triple mushrooms, we'll take that. Ooh, these are some amazing items. Alright. No? Okay, good. I don't actually know where I came from, though. Well, this is quite a predicament we're in. Alright, 1 second, guys. Just need to put some stuff on charge. Also, I was accidentally recording the whole time. So that's 7 minutes worth of storage taken up. Oh my god, why did I use that? Okay, no, it's just gonna make me fall off anyways. Oh, let's go, we gotta mesh these back. Alright, I think what I'm gonna do is climb up here and then jump off. Never mind, that's not gonna work, okay. Wario's speed is honestly probably my favorite quote. Actually, that's not my favorite quote. My favorite quote from Wario is, "Oh, baby!" From Super Mario Kart. Wait, no, Mario Party Superstars, bro. Like, I would always play that game with my little brother and my sister. And I would spam, "Oh, baby!" the whole time. Bro, it was so funny. Like, the line itself wasn't funny after a while, but the fact that we kept on spamming it while screaming, "Oh, babe!" it was pretty funny, to say the least. And what other funny things? Oh yeah, just mimicking the Mario characters is always the best. Like, yeah! I don't know, just mimicking them because they all sound like pretty like unhuman like. It's kind of funny to try mimicking what they're saying. Oh yeah, I'm not making this. Why does it have to take away my items too? Bro, this is some unkind behavior from this game. This is the kindest way I can say this. I might need to switch to a bike just so I can do the sharper turns. Okay, I was not prepared for that. So yeah, I need to get some items. I mean, not items. Honestly, just for this race. You know, actually, I don't know my best. I know my best character is Dolphin on this. I mean, Penguin on this combo. Specifically this combo. So maybe it'll work. If not, I guess I need to find some new bike combo that I'm good with. That was a clean turn. And it's always like right after those 3 rings, I need to just turn right away, otherwise I hit the wall and that will waste like a good 2 seconds. Oh yeah, you know, shower thoughts, they're pretty weird. So I had probably one of the most insane shower thoughts. Not insane, but it was pretty weird. I think is the best term I can use to describe it. So basically what happened, I was thinking, because I was always thinking like, wouldn't it just be funny if I made like a ton of different channels on different things? Like this channel is Nintendo Center. Then I was thinking, what if I had made Xbox Center and PS5 Center, or just PS Center, PlayStation Center, and then I could just do that, like Nintendo Center, Xbox Center, PlayStation Center, Steam Center, and I guess I don't know. We don't need Sega Center. So then after I have all of those, I can take over all of gaming. And after that, I can move on to different categories of media. I can take over cartoons, live action, any form of entertainment. Just make a channel for every letter. So, I don't know, A would be, what would A could be? Oh, I don't know, Anime Center. B could be Basketball Center. C could be Cooking Center. D could be... What could D be? Digging. Deal Center, where I can do, like, I don't know, taxes, or buying, how to buy stuff, how to, like, use your money good. I think a lot, maybe some people would probably, I know people probably are watching that because, I mean, I don't know if school teaches you how to pay, I don't think school teaches you how to pay taxes, right? That's what I've heard from other people at least. E. What can E be? Element Center, where we're going over, things to revolve around the periodic table, because the elements, yeah. F could be flame, no, not flame, that's a good one. You know, it's kind of hard to make a channel off every letter. And then I was thinking, after that, I would be able to take over every category on YouTube. And then surpass Mr. Beast. But then I realized something. Sure, that would work, but I can't do that by myself. And then you need to, like, hire other people to run the channels for you. And then that would be a hassle. It would be way too much work, like having to manage like 30 different channels about completely different topics, because that would get pretty like burnt out very fast. So then I guess if you're like someone with that just never gets burnt out and works 24/7, maybe, but that wouldn't be really fun. Just having to work all day. And for what? Money from these channels. Being able to tell people that you took over the internet. Besides, like, it would be fun at first, but then, you know, having everything, if you, as, I don't know if this is a quote from anyone, but I feel like someone's probably said this. Yeah, I don't know who made this quote, but if you have everything, then if you have everything, you basically have nothing, because I don't know how to, what's the quote again? It's basically like, if you have everything in the world, then you basically have nothing, because the only way to have everything. Wait, what? Okay, I don't understand, bro. I need some philosopher from ancient Greece. I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm good. Okay. I need to switch to a bike. Screw it, we'll use Biker Waluigi. Wait, I think I know. I remember using someone for a standard bike. Was it like, I think it was a Daisy. Yeah, I think I used Daisy there. Sure, whatever. What's the best bike? I know those should. I'll trade speed for acceleration. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure that bikes have better handling. I think it's either handling or just better drifting. Okay, this already feels way better. Look how clean those drifts are. Yeah, it's wraps, boys. It's wraps. The fact that I almost got there, even though I missed two, it's kind of wild if I'm being real. Oh yeah, I'm doing this. I think. Wait, did I already say this? Did I say this? Okay. If I already said this, I sound like I have dementia. But I'm doing this thing where I'm trying to 100%. Basically every old Switch game I have, but on my Switch still. Cause most of the ones I haven't 100%ed, but you know, I'll do another Mario Odyssey playthrough sometime. Cause you know, it's like my favorite game of all time. It's either between that or Smash Ultimate, but who knows. But anyways, I'm currently doing Mario 64. Because, I don't know, I was playing Mario Sunshine by myself just for fun. And I was thinking, oh, let's go, we got it. See, this is how it goes. You just get a new combo and then all of a sudden you're getting everything. But, anyways, what I was saying, I was playing through Mario 64. I think I have like 12 of the stars, but I don't actually think I'm going to 100% the game. I think I'm just going to play through the entire game.
Let's go, let's go! Time for the rest!
Okay, I just realized I was muted. But, 1 second. Okay, but yeah, I'm back. Sorry about that. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So, I'm only gonna get the 70 stars and beat Bowser. Just because, you know, I don't really feel like 100%ing it right now. And if I do want to, you know, end up 100%ing it, it's fine. Just do it. And finally, you know, I can play with my dad because I know my dad used to play Mario 64 when he was a kid. Okay, I'm finally back. Sorry about that, my mom wasn't. So what I was saying is, my mom was here, so. Wait. So what I was saying was, I can play the game with my dad, because, you know, he used to play it, and he was like, one of these days you gotta teach me how to play these games. I haven't played one of these in like 20 years. Actually, no, it's probably like 10 years. No, actually, it was more like 5 to 10 years ago, because he used to play on the PS3 with me sometimes. Rayman Origins, that game was amazing. Where did Nabbit go? Oh, whatever, screw him, I don't care. But, anyways, I could play that game with him because he likes, I want to say he's like the biggest game fan. Yeah, he's not the biggest gaming guy, but, you know, he'll play it every now and then. Oh my god, bro. Alright, I think that's basically it for Airship Fortress, so we'll start heading over to Wario Stadium next. I just need to actually find an exit out of this place. I still love how there's just a whole war going on over here while there's just peaceful Mario 3D world music going on. Or is this Galaxy music? I can't tell. Surprisingly, my Pro Controller is still pretty good after me having it for a couple years. When I first got it, I was stupid and I didn't know how to take care of it, so, you know, we don't talk about when I used to play Fortnite all the time. And this controller would go, woo, flying. Did I catch him? Yeah, I did because he's gone. Okay, anyways. I don't think Nabbit does anything after the first time you catch him there. I guess he does give some coins, but that's really it. Alright, finally, we're going to move on to a different level. Yay. So you got, oh god, 1, 2, 3 areas, 4 areas done. Okay. God, I'm gonna need to do a lot more grinding. This is taking forever. A 100 kilometers in the air is kind of wild. Oh my god, we have to go all the way back. Wario, please. Wario, bro. He's actually being an off. Bro. This is some very highly bad activities. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. Just bad. That's the only thing. Okay, bro. I was right there. I should have just gone onto the ground because it's faster than just going in the air, but whatever. I honestly think I could probably get more done if I was just only doing off stream, because then I don't need to talk and I could just, you know, sit back, put on maybe some YouTube video or Hunter x Hunter, and then just chill while playing through the game. But it's no fun. I like to talk sometimes. And you know, I'm not the very most talkative person in public, so you know, this gives me my little time to just yap, because basically half what YouTube, like 75% of YouTube videos are just yapping, so if you really think about it, yeah, that's basically all there is to it. But after I finish the video that I'm currently working on, which I'm trying not to reveal too early, I just go full focus into Mario Kart World, and then do like a little focus on that, but then majority of my focus is just going to be on this. So then I can actually get this done before I have to leave on the 28th, so still got 10 days. It's kind of worrying because, like, God, so little time. But when you think about it, if I edit like 3-4 hours a day, at bare minimum, it's light work. Because, yeah, I can get like 5 minutes worth of the video done in like a couple hours if I'm being... Yeah, a couple hours, I can get like a good 5 minutes of the episode done. And that's just light work. I can do that easily. Like, sure, it may get a little boring, just pure editing, but it's pretty fun, I would say. It's like, yeah, I don't know, why is our brain always like this? Like, we're procrastinating doing something, but then once we do it, it's just so fun. Like, doing the voiceovers, I thought was going to be such a pain. It turned out to be one of my favorite things. The only thing is just the crashing out whenever I stutter, or just pauses. Pretty annoying. You know, I'm getting better at it. I can get through a whole paragraph now without having any stutters if I'm reading off a script. So the more I do these videos, it's gonna be easier for me. Oh my god, it's so funny because I remember in 5th grade. Wait, no, it wasn't 5th grade. I think it's 6th grade, I think. I don't know, it was a couple years ago. That's all I remember. Anyways, Okay, just reset. It's a couple years ago, and I remember that's when I like first started like thinking, trying to make videos. I remember how old I was, probably like, I don't know, I think it's a year ago, so not too long. But when I first started making it, I was, just making some videos on this other channel. But then one thing I learned was that you actually need to like talk. And before then, my reading level was below grade level, so it wasn't as bad as those kids. Like, no offense, but like they can barely read. But then after I started making these videos, you have to actually talk while making them. That actually got me to start talking a lot more. And just by doing that, my reading level went from below grade level to above grade level. And hey, that's pretty good, if I do have to say so myself. So yeah, my teachers out there, I should be able to play my mom as well. I could play video games and make YouTube videos because it helps me with my speaking skills. And I guess kind of spelling. Wait, I don't know about spelling. My spelling's still horrible. Okay, but here's one thing. It's like everybody just not knowing how to spell okay. Because I did not know that the way you actually have to spell okay is O, then the letter K, then A, and then Y. My entire life I thought it was just the letters O and then K. And apparently everybody else thinks that. My mom does it, my dad does it, my sister does it, my teachers do it. And you wanna know how I learned the correct spelling? From reading the Naruto manga. Because in our school we had it. We still have it, but like, I don't know. I already read through every single one that they had. But that's a story for another time. Well, anyways. How in the world am I getting better grammar from reading Naruto than from my actual from my actual teachers who have graduated college? Like, what? Either that or they just do it because it's shorter or just a habit of theirs. But you'd think someone would tell me that the actual way to spell okay is O-K-A-Y, not O and then K. But regardless, I now know how to spell okay. And I have to thank Naruto. I don't remember who said, I think it was like in the tuning exams right before Shikamaru's fight. I don't remember who, I think it was Ino or Choji who said it. Whatever. Oh yeah. What episode I am on? The, I guess, daily or streamly thing that we do where I just say what episode of an anime I'm on. Hunter x Hunter, I think I'm still on 32. Or I only watched an episode, so I'm on either 31 or 32. I think it's 32. Spoiler warning, I guess. Yeah. Spoilers, it's when Gon and Kilo, I think his name is, they start learning how to more about how to use again, I think I forgot what I forgot the names. Look, I'm not the biggest Hunter x Hunter guy. It's a pretty good show, but most of it's just background noise while I just put it on while I'm doing the 100cc cups or playing Minecraft. So I know most of what's going on, but like I'm not 100% aware of everything. And the Naruto Shippuden episode 120 something. I think it's 28 or 29. I know it's oh yeah, more spoilers. More spoilers for Naruto Shippuden. I think it's when I know exactly when, but I don't know the episode, but it's when Jiraiya is interrogating those two ranged shinobi, and they're currently, I know it's at least an episode or two more before the fight with Pain and the sad, sad death of Jiraiya. Bro, that was so sad. That's I think the only time I've actually got like a little teary-eyed while watching the show. Like, I get backstory. I know backstories are sad and all, but I don't think I ever got that emotional before. Like backstories, like sure it's sad and all, but I already know these characters survived, and I know who died, who survived. So it's still sad, duh, but it's not gonna be like the level of an actual demise in the show. Oh yeah, more spoilers for Pain arc, for the Pain arc. I wish there was a little bit more backstory on Kakashi's dad because we really didn't know anything about him, even after they got their talk at the end of the Pain arc. I don't remember exactly when it was, because that's kind of the part of the story I just quickly watched through it before just reading the manga. Cause I hated I didn't watch it yet, but I already knew I was gonna just hate, hate the war. I don't know why, but it was just something about it. I just was like, I'll just read the manga. The manga is really good, but for my rewatch, I'm gonna watch the anime just for fun, and unlike when I was first watching Shippuden, I'm not gonna watch the filler. So that's probably gonna help it. Because, yeah, the filler, from what I've seen, to be fair, I haven't watched the Warwick filler, but the few fillers I did see, yeah, they're kind of buns. The one with Bluebird as the intro, yeah, it's pretty bad. I didn't like it. I mean, it was alright, I guess. Better than the ones in OG Naruto. Oh god. I think what I just did is I would watch like a couple minutes of the episodes, but since they're so boring, I would just skip through half of it. And then eventually in OG Naruto, I just looked up funniest episodes and just watched those, then continued on to Shippuden. And that's kind of what burnt me out of watching Naruto, because at the beginning of Shippuden, I was like, I'm just tired of Naruto. Because at that point, this was still in my era where I binge hours of anime a day. So at this point, I was like, oh man, I'm just going to take a break. I think I was like 10 episodes or 15 episodes into One Piece. I was like, One Piece is good, you know. It was better than Land of Waves so far, and it's pretty good show, you know. I heard it gets even better, and it's already it's already my second favorite show of all time, and I'm only on episode 15, so you know what? Let's just watch more and see how it is. And little did I know, that one decision would lead me to binge hundreds of hours of One Piece in the span of like 2 months. Because I think I got from episode 15 to 600 in like 2 to 3 months. So it's like 200 hours maybe. Yeah. 10 hours is 30 episodes, so 300 would be 100. And 600, that's exactly 200, okay. God, this is so hard, you know, screw it. I want to do some knockout tours, 50cc, because I heard from watching some videos, to complete knockout tour, you need to get first place in every single of the laps. So it's gonna probably be a little harder or easier than the Grand Prix, who knows, so. Okay, I've restarted that one. Let's do this cup now. The Ice Rally. Okay. Okay, I think I can do one before I just dip. It still was so weird how I really started watching anime because, like, it was never really that I just got into it. Like, I saw other people watching it and I was like, it's pretty popular, let's watch it. No, I didn't even know anime was popular at this time. Like, when I started watching it, I knew nothing about anime. All I knew is I liked watching the Pokemon, and that was an anime. And Sonic X, which I found out later was an anime, which I didn't know, but I knew I didn't know Pokemon was an anime until Ash was gonna leave the show. So then I was like, you know what? This show is amazing. I love Ash. I love Pokemon. So, you know what? I'm gonna watch through all the Pokemon. And yeah, I didn't. That never ended up happening because two reasons. First of all, there was way too many episodes, and that was like the least not. It wasn't a big problem because I'm the guy who likes One Piece as my favorite show of all time. So it's not the episode count that's really what I just can't stand. It was really that the pacing, not the pacing, but it was so boring at times because sure, it was good. Don't get me wrong, it was a really good show, but after a while, God, it got so stale because I already knew the exact episode format. I know there's probably memes about this, and you meme it with my friends, but the episodes count. How the episode go was exactly the same. Ash and his friends would be traveling to the next gym, but suddenly they meet new person alongside a new Pokemon. So obviously, we have to spend the next like 5 to 10 minutes chilling with these new Pokemon and the trainer, getting to know them, and suddenly Team Rocket's watching them. Oh no. And while they're chatting, Team Rocket appears. And then Team Rocket starting to take over. Maybe they take Pikachu. Most of the time they take the other person's Pokemon. But then Pikachu, using all his power, and either him or one of Ash's new Pokemon defeat the bad guy. And yay! The day is saved by Ash and his. It's like I could get through the Indigo League with the first arc, or the first what is it called, season of the show, or I guess first arc. Then Orange Islands when things got bad. Like it was good, but oh my god, I could not get through it. So then after that, I was like, I think I'm gonna quit this show. I always loved Pokemon, but it's not really for me to binge all of. The only time I could really binge it was when I was little, watching Pokemon XY and XYZ, and then just freaking out when Sun and Moon came out, even though XYZ was better. But yeah. Then eventually, I don't know why, but I knew a little bit about. I knew about Goku and Naruto a little bit. I knew Goku was like some guy from anime, and that Naruto was a guy from some show my cousin watches. So then from there, I looked up Goku versus Naruto, and then I saw this video of Goku versus Naruto power levels. I didn't even know that about power levels in the show, not yet, but once I saw, I was like, yeah, this is pretty cool. Super Saiyan, I don't know what that is, but Goku has golden hair, that looks pretty cool. But I wonder, this show looks pretty cool. Maybe I should start watching it. So then after that, I ended up I looked up on YouTube, how to watch Dragon Ball, because I didn't even know what to watch. I knew there's Dragon Ball Z. That's all I knew. Like, I just knew that as a show, nothing about it. So then I looked up how to watch Dragon Ball 2022 or 2020. Yeah, 2022. So then I looked it up. And apparently I'm supposed to watch, apparently it said the order to watch it is OG Dragon Ball, then Dragon Ball Z, then the movies, or the movies while you're watching through it, and then Super. So I was like, this is pretty cool. So then I looked up, Dragon Ball, where to watch Dragon Ball for free, because obviously I'm not paying. I'm like, at this point I think I'm like 12 or 11. I can't pay for this stuff. I can't, bro, I'm broke. And then, so then, after this, I couldn't find, I watched the first episode somewhere online. I think it was on Funimation, because I think they had the first episode where you could watch it for, the first 2 episodes I think, where you could watch it online before you have to pay for the subscription service. I think this was before Funimation got shut down. But anyways, honestly, I really liked the first 2 episodes. It was so funny, to me at least. I mean, look, this is 11 or 12-year-old humor. Of course, I think the funny jokes that were definitely inappropriate were funny, but honestly, I'm still gonna laugh if I watch OG Dragon Ball again, which I will. But I think first it's gonna be Hunter x Hunter. Then I'll watch OG Dragon Ball again, because after the first 2 episodes, I realized I couldn't find anywhere to watch it. So then, I watched, what is it called? I had to watch on YouTube. I had to watch this one guy react to it. It wasn't the best way to watch it, and you skipped a lot of the episodes that were like filler. This time I didn't know what filler was, so I was like, why is he skipping these episodes? Like, I want to see these fights. They look cool. And I'm doing like the little baby voice on purpose, because this is still when my voice was a little squeaky. So then after this, I caught up to where this guy was in watching one of the stars of Dragon Ball, and this became the Dark Ages boys, because I would so badly want to watch Dragon Ball, but I couldn't, because I had to wait for him to I had to wait for him to post a new episode, and I didn't want to watch other people react to it, because first of all, his screen was the biggest. He wouldn't talk as much as these other people did, which I liked, because, you know, then I could actually watch the show more. And it's just this one guy, it's not multiple people, so then even less talking. So all those things together made me really like this guy. But then my one friend, who I haven't seen years now, and then we became like, we're enemies because he was so annoying. But that's a story for another day. But he told me a very legal way to watch Dragon Ball and any other anime I would like to watch. So then after I was using this legal website, again legal, because I don't like illegally using stuff. That's not good, kids. Make sure to always spend money to watch these shows, because it's illegal to not do so. So then I was using this way, so then I finally got to start watching it, and oh my god, I binged through all of the 20-second Budokai. I binged all of the Piccolo arc in, I don't know, probably like a couple days, or maybe like 2-3 days. I don't remember how long it took. And then finally, I watched through the 23rd Tenkaichi Budokai, and it was so peak, bro. Fight with Goku and Piccolo Jr. Just Piccolo now, because yeah, who calls him Piccolo Jr. anymore? was so good. And then I was like, man, I don't want to get burnt out of the show like I did with Dragon Ball. I mean Pokemon, because at this point it was getting a little stale, probably because I watched so much. But then I was like, let's just watch a little bit of Z to see how that is. And for some reason, Z was so peak. I don't know. So then I ended up binging through the Saiyan Saga in a couple days. And then, then I was like, wait, now I'm on the Frieza Saga. Oh, I'm cooked, boys. It's wraps. Then I watched through the Frieza Saga. Most of it. Once I got to the fight with Frieza and Goku, God, it started to get so boring. And it's also at this time where I started watching Naruto, because I know my cousin watched it, and at this time I saw him watching it and I was like, oh, this looks cool. I wonder what this show's all about. I mean, oh no, I remember. We watched like the first 4 episodes like a couple months before this. Like when I went to his house. I was like, yeah, this show's good, but I don't know. Oh yeah, I was watching it on Netflix with him. Man, this show's really good, but I'm not sure if I want to watch this again. But then I played through the game Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 4 with him. It was peak, and I was like, this it looks pretty good, so let's watch it. And then I started watching the first 2 episodes, and I remember it was the day before 6th grade, I think. I watched the first 2, 3, 4 episodes. Oh my god, it was so good. I don't know if it's just I was watching it by myself or another thing, but it was so good. It reminded me so much of when I watched Dragon Ball for the first time. Like, I watched a few episodes in the first day. All I could think about for the rest of the day was just that show. And I watched it, like, in the evening. So, then I went to bed and I just went to bed thinking about the show. Then just had a dream about it. I don't remember what they were about. But I just remember it was such a good dream. And it was, like, one of the best sleeps I ever had. And then I was ready for 6th grade, boys. It was peak. And then, One Piece. I already told that. Okay, so. Wow. That just was. I think I spent the last 20 minutes talking about how I started watching anime. So. Well, I think that's gonna be for today, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy. Wow, I just yapped for so long. I don't even know what I was doing, but I got all first places in that knockout tour, so that one is completed. 50cc done. I'm not gonna post anything for the 50cc, so I'm just gonna finish through them. Like this one, oh, I finished that, and I need to do that one again, the Acorn Cup. I can do these on my own time, so I'm not gonna post the 50cc's. I don't know why, but I'm not. Who cares? So anyways, that's gonna be it, guys. Hope you guys enjoy. Hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow. If not, just know I'm grinding out some videos. And that's basically it. See you guys next time, and video out before June 25th, 2025. Peace.